left William Messerschmitt was, he had designed gliders before getting into aircraft, a duel in the sky, or a mock-up. The duel is over, if we may say. We're almost in formation now. Who's your spit?
The spit is customary in PL344, the Tumblr aircraft, Mark 9, and busy turning inside there to bring his guns to bear. Of course, we had a good change of mind. He's defected. He's come over here and he's now flying Spitfires for the RAF and making a good job of reenacting the Battle of Britain over here now. Which of course was, as we say, was done here 43 years later. 43 years ago, when the far side of the aircraft had a half-scale chateau built. The Hurricane Squadron in France were based over here for the film.
Yep.
And there's some wonderful outtakes of 109s beating up the airfield at the times. Well, you can find it on YouTube. Well worth it. I can tell you, at no time was there a firing solution on the Messerschmitt. Even though he's been stuck to his tail, he's never quite been in position to shoot.
It's always upset a little bit to the right or the left.
Well, he used to be on that side anyway. He's just feeling soft.
Moment, the three summers and the ballerina.
Yes. Well, the ballerina's just climbed. John Beatty climbed the seafire. Are the three great big Sky Raiders, the AD4s.
The Flying Mac truck. This is a single-seater, single-engine aircraft designed to take off from those very, very small tires they had at the time, and despite that it carries more load, more bomb load than the Flying Fortress, B-17.
There's a disposable load of 9,500 pounds. So that's extreme. There's a lot of hard points under the wing. It could take bombs, rockets, napalm. It's very, very effective aeroplane. All comes right into 100 pounds. 100 pounds. You bought two for 200 pounds. And just
I think you should never say that because...
No, so I was just talking briefly to Tim Manor, the aeroplane's already. With the great big radar.
The Sky Raiders are the life soldiers of fortune. They went here, there, everywhere. The French Air Force bought lots of them for the Algerian War. Then after that, these French Sky Raiders The great one is flown by Nick. Nick is the son of Stefan, and he's been flying since he was a kid. And most of his flying was done on warbirds air shows. And the blue one is flown by a young man who's already a captain on long-haul routes with their friends, flying Boeing 777s. Frédéric McCarthy. Frédéric has been a member of the French Air team.
We were talking earlier about useless information. This was the first prototype actually.
of flying.
The world airspeed record in 1939 with the the cranked wing designed to enable a very large propeller but with a very short
And the Corsair had an interesting point. The fighter aircraft equipped, factory equipped, with an ashtray. On the left console there was a recess where you could put your pack of cigarettes, your Zippo lighter and an ashtray.
Also, that was a Range Rover 1000 and could carry two 1,000-pound bombs or four 5-inch rockets. So still a nice aeroplane to fly. Still outperforms a lot of other aeroplanes in its class. Lovely to fly. And of course, the engineering in it was a key factor in the development of the 109.
And the big one,
the Junkers 52, Content RC Junkers. 3-engine airline. Originally the first prototype, the Junkers 52, had just one engine that was a little underpowered, so they put the 2 engines on the wings as well, but unfortunately they're actually squared off on the wing itself, not on the flight line, so they both point outward a little bit, which is a little bit unusual.
Both aircraft, the 108 and the U-52, are here because of Lufthansa. Somebody wanted to disembark too early and jumped from a few feet of altitude to the ground and broke a leg. And that was the beginning of Lufthansa. But Lufthansa also has tradition and knows its own history. And so the airline operates this Junker 52 as a normal standard part of its fleet. The aircraft is flown by actual Lufthansa crew members who normally fly 777s, 747s, Airbuses, and the 108, the Messerschmitt 108, is also flown by a Lufthansa pilot. And the 108 is fabulous in that today you have very, very few aircraft, 4-seaters of the same power, going as fast and as cleanly as possible. While the U-52, look at it and think about it. We're in 1937 and you're in Frankfurt or Berlin Tempelhof, and you're boarding as a passenger with a 52 like this one, and you're going to let your imagination work and just, you could say they're musical instruments to devise three-dimensional melodies. By the way, Maurice Ravel was contemporary. And at the time, aerobatic was what we call demonstration sport, as well as gliding, soaring. And if instead of a war in 1940 there would have been Olympic Games, as was planned, probably today